These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
May now from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Green Jack, ready. 10 block, slide through.
I got you.
Ready?
Love throwing to start us off. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
Ready? Here we go, set. 60, ready, don't blue.
Love out of the shotgun. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready? Black 40. Cut.
Love from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Set, hop.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here goes it up.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Space pass for 35. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Black, 95. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Caught near the goal line. He has the touchdown. These guys will each pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 7-point lead in the first. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They run the counter to Achan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They are going for this. It's Love. He's got it to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
22 needle. 32.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 14-6 is our score. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out with a 2nd and 3.
10 black. 10.
Love now. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
There's Love to throw. And he will take this in. Touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the end route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field. Yeah,
this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Rolling out to his left. Going deep down the left sideline. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good.
short of that goal line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Gives again. And he's not going to score. He stopped short. Actually might have lost a couple back at the 2. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Here's May, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to throw for it with May. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push this to an 8-point game. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now.
Our home team, 12. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Oh, yeah, you got him. Yellow, hut.
Love. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing this one deep across the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to try another deep one here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 5-yard line.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Red, 38. Steel, black. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. At the 20. And that is a touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Khalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Again, it's May. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again. It's May. Throw caught at the 6. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Man in motion here.
Detroit.
We're good.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now.
19. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Here's a screen for Achane. Up the sideline, past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Receiver in motion, going left. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Going deep down the near sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he spins right by it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Second half begins with a run by Achan. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
45. White. Spike. White. Hut, hut.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Love on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Up from the secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. 12. 10. Check. Hut.
3rd and 2. Love to throw. Forced out to his right. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Let's go. Set.
Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Watch out now.
And a
54.
first down.
Flight blue.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hut.
Throwing on first down, Love. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Red. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Black 40. 43 rail. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
15-yard line.
Steal. Black. Let's go now. 50. Green. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Into a crowd and intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit.
It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Buying some time left. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this one at the 40. Jukes away from one. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
43. Cut.
Love from the gun. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set. Blue 32. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Red 38. Cut.
They pitch it to Achane. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Down. Yellow 22.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Lions in the nickel. This is third down.
Ready, set, cut.
To the air on third and long. Finds his back. H.N. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's fourth down.
52. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 10 plus 10.
Running for it, it's H.N. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Play fake, it's Love. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Set, ready. 50, green. Cut,
On the sneak, it's Love. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
Trying for it, it's H.N. And he's in for the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
When one defender fails, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
It's a gain of 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
43 round. Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Yellow. Red, yellow. Ready.
Love now. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw. Here's Love. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
33, yellow. Blue striker. Steel, black. Set.
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Fight, check out. Drill, green. Ready?
Looking to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Ready, ready.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. 6, mega. Black shot. Coming. Hut.
He'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's out in the clear. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You get it back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
To the air on first down. May escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Slot man in motion left. He'll look to throw it. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Pete. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
This is Gibbs on second down. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So up comes May and his offense, going for two.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Torpedo! Crazy, crazy, crazy! Hey, five.
Here he is to throw. And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Our home team, 29. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Blue striker. Steel black. Claws red. Red cycle. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Ready?
Right side, toss play. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Team 35. Visitors 34.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
What you got? Crazy.
May now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Back to the air. It's May. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.